Hi guys, it's Dawn Thompson with your Daily IDIs, and today we're going to start the beginning of something new. New year, new me, new you. So I'm going to start with sharing your DMT time. And the reason I call it DMT time is kind of I've had these downloads and new revelations spiritually and energetically of how I'm teaching and what I'm teaching people. And the reason I share DMT is because my initials are DMT. And I always found that fascinating because the spirit molecule or chemical that gets released when you go into states of elevated mindsets of meditation, basically, it will allow your body to go into these DMT states where your body starts releasing DMT so you can relax and get into the spiritual molecule, as they would call it. And the reason I bring this up is because it's time to start filling that spiritual leg, filling that. I'm watching our culture and people and clients and corporations, and we have all mastered the mind, body, spirit, right? On all levels except for spirit. In that third leg is lacking. And when we have a weak leg on a three-legged chair, you're going to fall over. And we keep asking, what am I doing wrong? I'm changing my body. I'm working on my health, my career, my life purpose. That's physical. That's purpose. That's body. And then we have power, which is the power to change our mind. That's when we have body and mind, right? We have the power to change anything we want in any format, yet we have spirit, which is presence, being present and trusting that source and energy and spirit within us is without is within. And so that's the oneness that we keep having a little bit of weeble wobble on. A lot of people have been working on spirit, but they don't realize where it is because it comes from within. So it's time to start igniting that spirit within, igniting that chemical release within us. And, we are on the big, it's kind of like this trend right now for everyone to go into this, oh, do I meditate? I need to meditate. We need to meditate more. Do you meditate? And it's wonderful. Don't get me wrong. I teach meditation. I teach moving meditation. But I think there's a form and a version for everyone. And if you can stick in your form and in your version that works for you to get you into a DMT state, into a spiritual state, into an ongoing spirit state where your mind, body, spirit, purpose, power, and presence all are balanced. And that's not always easy. And balance isn't really always attainable. So we're looking for flow. Do you flow from one into the next, into the next? And when you do that, you start finding that life becomes a little bit easier and a little bit less, stressful and a little bit less overwhelming. And the spiritual aspect of all of this is what I'm finding the weakest link. Now, we have found ourselves in this spiritual and emotional poverty. And what happens is when you don't have a spiritual strength or connection, you start having these emotional questions, like emotionally, do you have support and encouragement? And that's when I watch people reach outside of themselves to find grounding and security and things. And that's when purpose and things and body come into play. And that's not going to make you happy. We need the emotional and spiritual aspect to get filled within our souls. And when that's full, all of life starts to become whole and complete for you. So I'm going to throw one last tip on this mind, body, spirit, purpose, power, and presence is think about the time you invest in each of these three, should I say, legs of life. The three legs of your stool where you sit in the center of life. How much time and energy do you put into mind, body, spirit, purpose, power, presence, right? How much time do you put into those three things? And how much time, when we say I'm putting energy into spirit, what does that mean to you? Is it source? Is it trusting source? Is it trusting something bigger than you? Is it prayer? Is it meditation? Is it finding that there's something bigger than you out there? And it's not so much of saying there's a man in the sky, oh, I got to go pray and ask. And you very well may be religious, and that's okay. And you believe in, and I believe in a divine. I believe in higher power. I believe in all this, but I also believe that it's within me. And if I'm not opening up that source within me to connect, it can't fill me back up because there's that even keel of flow. So it's really important that all of you reach out and ask yourselves, how much time are you investing? Do I take care of my health and my wellness and my fitness and my body and my purpose and help people out in the world? How much time do I put into my mind, reading, watching videos but like this, or training, or downloading books that you could listen to on audio, or just new mindsets, something to trigger your brain to undo old habits and patterns. And then number 3, spirit. What do you do? It could be as simple as walking around barefoot in the ground and getting grounded, calling earthing. It could be as simple as having a little meditation area and a little shrine of rocks. Could be your own personal divine God shrine. I don't really think it matters where you go as long as you're filling those 3 legs. So a time question for you: how much time do you put into spirit, and does that aspect of your life need a little bit of filling? I wish you all brightest blessings. Happy DMT. Take care.